Incoming transmission.
Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 26th of July 2017. We're looking at an Amiga game today, and it's the spiritual successor, or at least it's kind of meant to be the sequel to Wizball, cleverly entitled Wizkid, which I'm not sure about. But yes, you can see the family resemblance there. He does look a little bit like Wizball. Now, I think he's supposed to be the son of Wizball. Now, this operates a little bit differently than the previous game. Instead of having to get paint pots, you now have to pick up notes that will hover around the screen, as you will see shortly. I can headbutt these bricks. It's quite nice. It gives you this little tutorial to do, which is quite cool. Just gets you into the game straight away, which is nice. And the animation on the snails, lovely. The colours are really, really nice as well. Very colourful, and there's a very pretty backdrop there. So yes, if you do fail, you get the chance to reset and try again, which is really, really simple. And they've done a really nice job. Now, Sensible Software, of course, responsible for Sensible Soccer and other such great titles. You can see there the note will slot into place on the top notes bar. Now, once you've completed all of those, it will play a tune and you get some cash that drops out of nowhere. You also get these bubbles here. It's actually quite good doing this tutorial because it'll explain things as we go as well. But yeah, you get these. I can now juggle these tiles on my head, and if I hold down the fire button, I can then throw them across the screen in whatever direction I choose, which is rather clever. And you will find that you will need to do this later on. The other thing you can do right here, I've got the teeth. That means I can chomp items one at a time, and I can even catch them in midair. But that's quite tricky to do, to be fair. So there we are. Congratulations. The training is complete. So we are going to be thrust into the game. We have to pick up the kittens to finish the levels. Very simple stuff. Nice map there. Bit reminiscent of Rainbow Islands. Not Rainbow. Yeah, Rainbow Islands and Parasol Stars. And you can see there I'm in the dead middle of that. Quite hard to actually see me there. So the idea is basically to annihilate all the bad guys on the screen. I'm not sure you can really class butterflies as bad guys, but there you go. It's very pretty. Very simple as well. You only have one button to worry about, the four directions. See there, whatever notes I pick, they will slot themselves into the bar. So that's very simple. So we've got both the blues now. So, hey, blues. So here we go. I've got to try and kill those two bees. If you do not complete the level, it will reset into a new scenario. So no worries there. Absolutely brilliant fun. I like this game. It's good fun. It's very different from Wizball, which I suppose is the sort of catch for it, really. You don't want like Wizball 2 to be exactly the same as Wizball. So you've got a bit of a different... I mean, the paint bubbles are kind of the same idea. I kind of like the fact that there's some similarities to the original game, but it's an incredibly different game to play. Obviously, you are now getting notes instead of paints to colour the universe, which is great. You do get a body as well, by the way. Wizkid can actually get a body. I think that's after you've finished a level. You can choose to accept his body. I will do that for you. In fact, when I finish this, well, I can't like that. You can chomp the little bars and drop them directly on. I'm not a very good shot, am I? But never mind. You get the idea. So there we are. Each bad guy has the chance to drop a note or a bonus item, which is very nice. You're not always guaranteed to get what you need, so you've got to continue ploughing through the levels until you get what you need. And there we go. We've got some nice little coins there. You can see I have $2 in my purse. At the top of the screen, you can see that top left-hand corner. You can also see my hit points, which is designated by these stars, and also my score. Now you get to pick up items as well during this game. We will have those a little bit later on. You can see that I have a green one. And I get some more coins, which I can purchase items from the store, different things, power-ups and all sorts of bits. There we go. Big wig nuts, whatever that means. But there's the yellow one that we need right there, folks, so I can go over and finish that now. Just go and grab that. And you can see now that we're going to get lots of notes dropped down and lots of coins. And I think I should have the option to go to the shop and buy some stuff. There we go. I can now exit with my body. So now I have Wizkid's head and his body. There we go. It's kind of cutesy, isn't it? So, but the controls are easy. It's up, down, left, right, obviously. And fire button, which will do your actions for you. Now this is quite cool because I am jumping on that. You can headbutt that to turn it, and then you jump on it to spin it round. And I can jump in there, I think. Let's have a look. And there we go. And we're going down the well. We're going to find a way of getting back up again as well, by the way. Now, you'll find when I go past one of these doors, you get that clue in the top right-hand corner of your screen flashing away. So that means you can go along and find items. There we go. So I have acquired a Pepsi can. I quite like that. The mirror is actually... It actually works. The mirror works. It's ace. Right, we are in the toilets. Now, if I can't remember how to get back up again. Alright, so I'm going to go and trial and error with these doors. Let's go and see what happens. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Well, I must have to do something to get that back up, so let's go and have a look in here. So let's go and... Oh, there's a clue flashing away. Let's... oh, that's... I have just pooed, whatever that is, out of the mountains. That's random. But that's the kind of humour you get from Sensible Software. It's very much toilet humour on Wizkid today. But this is a great game, and it's very colourful, and normally a one-screen affair, so you haven't got to worry too much about where you're going and what you've got to do. It's fairly self-explanatory. The learning curve is incredibly simple, so it's a pretty good game for all ages, and this guy is so full of poo, it's unbelievable. I would say if you haven't had a go at Wizkid, and you enjoyed Wizball, give it a go, because it is a very different game, but it's very entertaining. It's very entertaining. So let's get out of here. Let's go in the other one. Now let's go and see if I can take a Wizkid. Right, so I flush the toilet, and there we go. I have to say the sounds are nice as well. They're not amazing. The actual sound quality of the sound effects isn't great. It's all right. It's all right, but nothing to write home about. But the actual playability of the game is good, and I think you'll be entertained by some of this. There we go. We've broken that now, so I think that will actually flood, and we'll be able to go back up again. God, he must be really full to have gone to the toilet that much. So, yes, here we go. Back up the well. I'm not sure what happens actually if you miss the bucket and you can't get back up, but I guess it resets it if you go inside one of the doors again. But we shall not be adventuring that one. Right, so here we go. I can go and ring the bell, I think. Let's go and have a look. Do-do-do. Down the spider web, around there. Clue is flashing, so let's ring the bell. And down comes a door. So there's lots of random stuff. Let's open the door, and there's a ferocious dog. That's a bit random, isn't it? So nothing I can do with that at the moment. So maybe if I go... I can't ring the bell again. But you can see it's very simplistic. You would have quite a lot of enjoyment out of this game. Give it a go and see how you get on. But you can see here we are gathering more notes so that you can actually get more from the well. Sometimes the puzzles aren't exactly self-explanatory, and sometimes you can find yourself meandering around a little bit too much trying to figure out what to do next. But you know, I can forgive that because it's a fun little game and it's entertaining. And there's the cat we need to exit the level. Anyway folks, this has been the Retro Revival Show. I've been Rich, this has been Wizkid on the Commodore Amiga. I will catch you next time, and I'll leave you with a little bit more footage. Ta-ra for now folks!